Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of pretty much the diary encounter of an everyday SB. I would like to apologize to you all, so to speak, because at this moment of time I have been trying to get to grips of getting a more depth of this preface of my part of the book at least, as well as some other parts of the video like my introduction and more. So I'm just hoping that we can still understand each other. And right now, however, I would like to get on further right now to this preface, so let's begin. As said before, we have all come about and loved or heard about a guy that's from Russia by the name of Hans Asperger's, hence the surname Asperger's. The term Asperger's syndrome, so to speak. We all have heard that many people have been misdiagnosed through the likes of ADD, ADHD and more from specialists today than ever before, because as we know, AS wasn't predominantly looked upon as a diagnosis of a condition, even though AS is pretty much a condition that is now predominantly starting to come about now. As I said before, he has found most autistic-like patients sort of thing finding difficulties and struggles like everyday non-verbal and verbal communication, limited but intense interest. So they may have some sort of interest that they like, sort of thing, of a pre-loved subject, whatever it may be. Hence example for my case will be certain topics in the science realm. I'll keep going on and on and on and on certain topics, or sometimes maybe for me also of my everyday encounters of what I've been through so far in my years of living. Also, as people with AS has an awesome ability to remember details and facts of certain things that may have happened in the past of their lifetime, hence like I said before about me, or pretty much just history in general, so to speak, of what has happened in the world around us. AS, as I said, however, is a form of autism pretty much that's under the spectrum of the umbrella sort of thing that has been conducted pretty much by specialists today. AS also is an autism spectrum disorder, which I'll abbreviate down to ASD. So therefore this one of what I'm talking about of this umbrella definition and more will be coming under this title, disability. So hopefully you guys can come to grips of understanding to this. Right, with AS, however, this has been diagnosed more frequently in males than in females, but now since roughly in the late 90s, maybe mid 2000s somewhere, it has been now showing more predominantly in us females. Many of the clinical diagnoses, however, has been the normal impairment of the other diagnosis that comes together of schizophrenia, social anxiety, well, just anxiety in general of the like. I've also have come to a term at the moment that I've been using in my channel, hence my name, SB Answers All. The first part, SB, pretty much, I'd like to clarify to you, is a term that is used with someone like me who has AS. But with Urban Dictionary, however, of what I've researched up so far, pretty much, they've defined it as an SB is one who has AS, which is believed to be part of the autism spectrum. SBs, while being quite gifted verbally, have social, emotional and integration difficulties among other people in their groups that they socialise with. This is not meant to offend us or put us down in any way possible. Okay, with these conditions and more in mind, I'm hoping to reach to you viewers right now to share my journey and story with AS, as I've said many times before. I welcome you all to my life of being normal, yet normal is underrated, and we know normal is just a fancy term that I feel that has been used so many times, and that, you know, normality is not the case anymore. There's no such thing. So yeah, I find that normal is also an absent word taken out of my books, but I'll tell you more about that later. Living with AS, however, isn't easy. Sure as hell it isn't. When I'm trying to fit into your world versus my world, or trying to fit into your shoes, sort of thing, I need basic clarity and understanding between you all about how you maybe live your life or how you go about things. Sometimes I doubt my abilities, sometimes, and I know I'm not perfect, sort of thing, and everyone else around me, you know, it's just a matter of, accepting my mistakes, so to speak, and with these mistakes in mind that I may have made or said or done or anything like this will have to come to effect sometime, you know, in the future if I don't accept to, fix them. Like I said to myself, an error becomes a mistake if we refuse to correct them in this day and age. But I find that many people, when they do make mistakes, however, some that I have been involved with, just doesn't want to accept that responsibility and admit that they're wrong and pretty much, want to fix it. They just want to sweep it under the carpet. But to me, what I've witnessed with these people, I'm not trying to judge you or anything. I'm just saying, based on my experience, that 9 times out of 10, like some of them just sweep it under the carpet thinking, I won't fix this. I'll just leave it, you know. But to me, the more you leave it, you're guaranteed to basically make it a bigger mess. And that whoever's involved in your circle, pretty much, they'll probably not mean to be get involved in your little mess. And maybe they're the ones that will have to clean it up for you or what have you. But sometimes when some people may be afraid to admit that they're wrong or what have you, but then again, who knows really, yeah? Because at the end of the day, they're their own selves. Put it out there. I'm trying not to judge, as said probably to my introduction if you've been following my channel so far. Um, yes, AS is an everyday battle for me, like anything else. I have my struggles and everything else, like you all too, and that, pretty much I find that I'm shy, yes, and I tend to question myself time and time again about, after being diagnosed, shall I or shall I not lean on someone and actually open up more, even though now I am coming out more of my shell than I used to, so to speak. I may deal with everyday situations that I face differently to you all. Yes, I know that many people may think, I'm going the wrong way about certain situations, but to me, that's how I work things out on my own, so to speak. But if I need help, I'm not afraid to ask it. I may sit down and think about it through and through before I continue on what I'm going through, so to speak, see if I can do it on my own. Sometimes it may take longer than others to get out of certain situations, but as we know, life is a learning experience. you know Life is a journey, and we should just take it as it comes, so to speak. Yet with these difficulties, with the right help and understanding with you all, it will make life easier for me and for you guys, so to speak. So therefore, if I come to some struggle and I I ask for help, sometimes many people have noticed the way I speak comes across maybe rude, abrupt, or what have you, or what's another way? Some people say to me, I've heard this so many times in my time, which is really harsh, I feel, but that's just me. That is not how I speak it, but what I say, or vice versa. What I say is not how I meant to say it in the first place. But with the right help and understanding with you all, it won't always be a black and white world for me, pretty much. If we pretty much try not to judge each other here and just give each other the encouragement instead of pull it downs. I've noticed that many times I've been with some people, they can be so negative, and people think I turned out to be negative. Yes, some of the things that you guys may reflect on sometimes 9 times out of 10 when I have my downtime, sort of thing, that yes, I may end up being negative on myself and being hard on myself. Many people have come to realize with me, I push hard despite the negativity. I try to put it back in the back of my mind. But then again, if I am in a similar situation that I was before, those negativities come flying back at me. It's like deja vu, so to speak, as we know that people tend to deal with it in a different way. Um, To me, I'm a strong, young, dependent woman, pretty much. Yet, many people, tend to knock me. Yes, as I said in one of my as I was planning these videos, I'll be discussing more about judgmentality of people, maybe, or just judgment in general of what I've come about. This is outside the book, sort of thing. I am not here to play blame games or feel sorry pity party, as said many times before. I'm here to just create an awareness and understanding of my journey so far. Okay. Um, I'm a strong dependent woman. Yet I can do anything as like anyone else, pretty much. May do it differently, but I still eat, drink, poop, and whatever else as a normal everyday human being. AS is just a part of me, and it's the way and how I live my life. I'm here to be understood and to be treated the way like anyone else in my life. So, yeah, well, this will have to end for this excerpt of my journal entry, so to speak. So, I thank you all for watching, and I hope that I can see any comments or likes or subscribe. You know the drill, guys. So, thanks for watching.